Times have been tough, no doubt about it.
To you, you say you want to start something new, and it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Baby, I'm grieving. If you want to leave, take good
Tough on all of us. But you know what? So be it.
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by.
The Workers Club. I love the name.
What are FDR's fireside chats?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew there was some other fireside chat you were referring to that I wasn't aware of, like a Twitch streamer or something. Or do you watch Twitch?
No,
Okay.
I don't. Twitch is like the interface is confusing to me. It's like, it's kind of intentionally overwhelming to get you to click things, and it's like, okay, I try to go to the person's channel, and then it's like, but there's like ads, and then it says pay $6 for something, and I'm like, I don't understand.
And you just want to see the girl naked. That's really like, what you're trying to get to.
Well, Twitch doesn't allow that, so why would I go there?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Just checking. So yeah, because you are younger than us, so I just was trying to gauge out what's the platform you use the most to consume your
YouTube.
You like a video cast, or do you just turn on the audio and listen to it?
Yeah, I mean it. Like I've been into. I have been watching quite a bit of like Hassan stuff recently, but it's like I wouldn't go to Twitch for Hassan, but like I've never watched him on Twitch at all. But like the Clippers, whatever they do on YouTube, it's like, all right, well, whatever the Clippers decided.
The Clippers, you mean people that clip stuff?
Yeah,
not the LA Clippers,
not the Los Angeles Clippers.
Okay,
yeah, Kawhi Leonard.
Larry, we got a dirty leftist here. Hassan Piker.
I mean, well, look. I've been watching. I'm gathering intel to kind of understand his, dirty, evil motives.
Right.
And I'm writing a big piece for CBS.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Working for Barry Weiss. Lovely.
Yeah. Well, I like Barry Weiss.
Watch what I do here. Workers Club 165. Larry, Wilson, Trevor. Speaking of YouTube, guys. We did it. 50 subscribers. And I managed to get all the playlists done today. And every episode's titled.
I'll start doing shorts again.
You got to get the Herzog out there at least.
Yeah, I'll do last week's. I'll generate it.
But yeah, and it is, just the constant trickling. It's the constant trickling. People love a catalog. What can I say? No, I didn't bother looking up any news. I thought about singing some Cat Stevens to start us off, just to kind of encapsulate from the week prior. Some stuff happened. Can you guess what Cat Stevens song I was going to sing?
Father and Son.
Or
Moon
it's a
Shadow.
Wild world.
Moon Shadow.
Hard to get by. Just a smile. Girl. So I looked up the lyrics as I was like, I'm going to get this wrong. And it was like, it's supposedly about this woman. But then Cat Stevens came out and said, oh, it was about him going back to the music business after, his lung collapsed. And I went, sure, Cat. You're singing to yourself and calling yourself a little, bad world out there, girl.
You know what's a fun Sopranos Cat Stevens fact?
That he loved it.
Season 6, season 5, when everyone gets out of prison.
Yeah.
Right? Remember the female Shylock working for New York, Lorraine Caluso?
Yes.
Bill Leotardo kills her.
Yes.
Cat Stevens wrote a song about her in the 70s.
Wow.
That actress. Yeah.
A female boss? Never. You know what? I have a kind of a Sopranos thing that I learned today. It says Sopranos adjacent. In the Discord, I threw up that stuff about the Russo brothers and their AI slop thing, their AI dreams. I found out today that their father is the guy in their home that in New Jersey or wherever they're from that was like suing the city to keep the Christopher Columbus statue up.
Oh God.
Yeah, I was like, that's crazy. That classic episode.
Oh, where they're out front
It's
of
anti-Italian. It just
I actually
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
episode.
you like that one?
Imperioli wrote it. I like it. It doesn't advance the Sopranos plot at all.
Mm-mm.
Those are the best ones.
Listen, a hit is a hit. That's a terrible episode. But
No.
this one I like because it makes the Italians look like fucking morons. And Tony gets to it at the end. He brings it
Yeah.
home.
yeah.
Wow, this is anti-Italian
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, I'm on,
We
I'm
are
on,
in
the-
an
I'm on the red man
anti-Italian.
side in this house.
I've been accused of being Italian.
Yeah, you are kind of a. You can't tell what you are.
Yeah, I get
You're not the-
Jewish, I get
surprising.
Italian,
Yeah. Definitely
and I
don't
just
get.
don't know what it is. Why did they say that? I
What
don't
is, did you tell me
understand.
once that boy cheese Italian? Oh shoot! I just doxed her.
No, you didn't.
Even though you're a known yo-yo figure.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
really famous.
Yes, you're very online.
You don't have
Yeah.
a troubling name? A throwing
Uh,
alias?
Yeah.
You're withholding views by keeping my name as
I know
secret.
we should be in the yo-yo community going, guess what, guys? You ever want to hear about bad books, bad wrestling books? Well, I got the podcast for you.
No one has nicknames in the yo-yo community?
They do.
You're not Hot Hands Trevor?
Jesus.
Coming to the
There
main
wa-
stage.
There was
Slick
a
string.
guy in the 2000s who was like really like kind of like his aesthetic was goth punk rocker, and he had a big mohawk, and his name was Tommy Gunn.
Ooh,
I
nice.
do believe that was his stage name.
Yeah, he took it from Rocky.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, remember that? Larry
I've
Rocky.
never seen Rocky.
Was it
Tommy
five?
Morrison's character, yeah.
It's Tommy Gunn.
We should watch Rocky for the podcast. I've never seen Rocky.
Oof.
The first one?
Never.
Oh my god.
Oh, Phil
How's
Brooks.
this never come up in all these
hanging over
years?
here.
We've talked about it.
Oh, we have? Shit.
Hey, I
good.
doubt it's better. Doubt it's better than Forrest Gump.
I doubt it's better. It's better than Forrest Gump. Rocky
I don't know.
is great.
Forrest Gump is a classic.
I'm not a huge Rocky 2 guy. I love Rocky 3. I
Okay.
love Rocky 3.
Is that the
Rocky
one
4
with
is fine. Rocky
Danny
3 is
Glover?
with Clubber Lang, Mr. T.
Danny Glover.
Danny
Is
Glover.
Danny Glover ever in one?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think you're just thinking of the trainer of Apollo Creed, that great
Okay,
actor.
maybe.
God bless him.
Yeah, what's that guy's name? He
I don't
deserves
know, but he's
flowers.
great. 'cause
Is
he's
Rocky the movie where the image comes from with the black guy and the white guy?
Yeah. No, that's a different movie. That's
Okay.
another that's an Arnold Schwarzenegger Carl Weathers movie.
Oh, okay.
However, Carl Weathers is
Who is Paul?
in these, right?
Yeah, he's
Oh, that's
Apollo.
who I was thinking of. I
So
got
he-
Carl
right, he
Weathers
crosses over.
mixed up with Danny.
You think
Glover.
Carl Weathers is Donald Glover?
Yeah.
Danny Glover. No wait, that's a different Glover.
I think that's an acceptable. I mean, they were both.
Sure. I mean, I'm looking at you very askance, right? Very like my eyebrows
Whatever.
raised. Sure. Have you seen the Lethal Weapon movies with Glover?
Carl Weathers.
Same.
What I know, it's Danny Glover.
Go ahead.
No, I haven't seen those either. I haven't
Okay.
seen any Lethal
Wow.
Weapon.
Let's put that on the list too.
I haven't seen the original Mad Max.
And now you're just going through about Mel Gibson movies.
Yeah, I haven't seen Passion of the Christ, which is crazy. Everyone's seen that.
I mean, I saw it in the theater.
Yeah,
What's this guy up to? I wonder. I asked myself.
I had a coworker that liked that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Very
then what
religious.
Oh, okay. They're just very
Yeah,
religious.
yeah. Well, he
Uh,
was excited about the second one. He was talking about it at work. He's like, "They're doing a sequel. They're making a second Passion of the Christ." I was like, "What about?" I was like,
Well, you know what about?
I don't know.
Second coming. He's coming out of
Okay.
that rock. He's coming behind from the rock and going, "Hey,
Oh, okay.
That's not how the second coming works.
that's how it works." He comes from behind the war, and he's like, "I'm here again." Is it not?
You
It's
know,
the second time he
I-
comes around.
No, the second
I'm one
coming
of
is
those
when he'll
guys.
come back soon.
He is back. Okay, so that should be the third coming then.
Yeah. Him rising was not the second coming.
Well, what was the end of the Passion of the Christ? I just remember the discourse around that movie was like, "Oh God, it's like torture porn." But then it's like
Well, it is.
you kind of peel that back, and it's like, well, Mel Gibson just loves depicting himself as like Jesus
The
in
end
all his
was-
movies and being tortured brutally.
Wasn't the end not finding him in the tomb?
Yes, they do that where they're like, he's gone. Shh. He's probably coming around for the second time. Literally, that's how the next one will start. He's not in the tomb, but then the camera pans over and he's just a little bit behind. He's like, hey, peeking out. Here I am. No, Passion of Christ. I don't know. Would you like to see Satan as a androgynous woman? What does that say about old Mel?
He hates
all
women?
the certain characters in the film have large noses and bad teeth and long beards, and they're very.
They're Gringotts bankers from Harry Potter.
Yes. But there's it's a Mel Gibson flick. Yeah, they're like, what if we show you the nail going in, baby?
I guess, isn't a lot of it like, feel guilty, look.
It is for
Look at
people
what you did to him.
to look upon it like it's a historical document and going, oh my God, I can't believe he actually went through that. That's crazy. I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying it is for people to be like, I feel it's like how people would go to Saving Private Ryan to be like, my God, D-Day was like that.
Oh, sure. Okay.
But it's them just doing that for
Okay.
Jesus being put on the cross is them to go. It's like, I'm there. I'm living it.
A woman left the theater crying at the showing I went to.
So it worked.
And like,
was she
screaming at
chanting?
the
Was she
screen.
doing the?
She's gonna go to church extra hard the next week. Now I really get it. Or was she crying because they weren't doing enough?
I don't know.
No. Okay.
I believe she was saying, "Oh my Jesus" or something like that. As she,
and there you were, popcorn flying, cackling, feet kicking, just loving it.
Did they do Passion of the Christ like Rocky Horror style interactive viewings?
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Do that.
You throw communion wafers.
Oh wait, here comes the scene where he invents the chair. Do you remember
I forgot
that?
about that.
No, does he invent
Oh,
it
you
because
don't
he's a
know this
carpenter?
scene. You don't know this. His mom.
He
comes
innovates
over
wood carpentry
and-
stuff.
no, well, he's a carpenter. Yeah, and he's like building. He's like, she's like, what is this? This is off memory. It's been years since I've seen it. His mom comes around and she's like, what is this? And he's like, you sit upon it. And he's like, what is this for? It's for your back.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. That might be a flourish from Mel.
Does he invent the chair that has the hole in it that has a dildo going up through it?
No, that's George
Oh.
Clooney in Burn After Reading.
No. Okay. See that? Yeah.
He
Great
unveils
movie.
that. That's a
Great.
great
Hey,
movie.
spoiler alert. Come on.
Spoiler alert, there's a dildo chair in Burn After Reading. Put that on the list too of a movie we should watch.
That's a great. I love Bird After Reading. I've seen that many times.
All right. Enough. Let's get to Sean
Okay.
Oliver's book, finally. Larry,
We're not
I
gonna.
gotta
Did you
ask,
talk about
now
Dead
we're gonna-
Poets Society last night?
No, we haven't.
Oh.
It's just going to be you and me.
Okay.
Larry refuses.
I watched the first half hour and I just can't care about it, man.
If it's any consolation, there's less Robin Williams in it later on as the movie.
Robin
goes
Williams
on.
might save it as far as what I was watching. And I hate
That
Robin
was my
Williams.
issue when it first started. I was like, ugh, it's gonna be Robin Williams doing his thing, his actory thing,
I don't
and
like
then
that.
and then it's about the boys.
Well, guess what? Now I'm going to put What Dreams May Come on the list to watch Robin Williams flounder about in the ether.
Well, I love the Fisher King. I can deal with him in that because he's not the main guy.
I like toys.
Okay.
I saw Toys in the theater.
That's you can have that opinion.
How about that?
I mean, I probably saw it on VHS and I was like, pretty sure they told me this would be about toys, and it is not.
I don't think I ever rewatched it past the theater.
Don't have to. It's bad. Larry, you weren't here when we first covered the first 26 or so pages. Why did you pick Sean Oliver's book? What were you looking for? Just out of curiosity.
I wanted to do fiction again.
Okay, that's a fair reason.
But I should have picked that well-regarded one. I was just afraid because it's
No.
about 1920s wrestling, and that will bore me.
Look, any book you pick up, we've done it a million times with these books, and this is book 20. That's crazy. When I was doing the playlist, I'm listing out what book. This is book 20. I can't believe we've done 20 books. When we start a book and we're like, oh no, this is going to be really bad, and usually they are kind of bad, but there are like little diamonds. We find something very ridiculous about each and every one of them, or something happens that cracks open the author. I at least was like, well, maybe Sean got better, and like this is because he only did the 3 fiction books and this is the last one, and so maybe he like learned from the last time. And so far, I've only read 100 and some pages of it. What do you think, Larry? Is he better?
No, but I'm not going to say a name.
Okay.
I have a friend who likes to write in this genre.
Mm-hmm.
And the style isn't there. The nuts and bolts aren't there. They just like these spooky stories, and they're creative for thinking of them, I guess.
Yeah.
But the transference is not there. It's not working.
It's a literal note I have that the juice was it's not there. There's nothing there. It's just
have
so
to put in the work.
dry.
You have to learn how to write, and you're not doing that. You're thinking you can just skip ahead to the.
He's already like, you know what it is. This is gonna be a wrestling comparison. You know how people say Tony Khan books in his head and not all of it gets out onto the TV show. It's just all in his head. That's what Sean's doing. It's all in his head. All the like little beats and nuances and the layers, because he's thinking about these people and he's thinking about it. And then when he gets it on the page, it's just so bland. It's just.
And he gets to that typewriter and goes, "He was hard."
No, Trevor, he does not type. No, Sean is a very sexless writer. He does not do anything.
Isn't that where we stopped? They're talking about the kid.
Yeah, well, yes, but that wasn't sexual. Oh, he was hard. You weren't being sexual. You were literally quoting where he goes, "He was hard." The little boy was hard.
It's supposed to be
because
a hard
Sean's,
line.
You're right.
Like,
sorry, I apologize for attributing you to be a creep, Trevor.
Thank you.
Yes. Sean in his mind sees the kid hard. So Sean, write a book that's not tough to talk about. He sees the
Exactly.
kid. He sees. We talked about this in the last book. He sees it like a movie, which is called an imagination. We always say they see it like a movie, but that is he's seeing it. Sean wants to be a screenwriter. Let's be clear. He wants like what's the guy he wrote about? Fernando Jones. He wants it to be like a Netflix series.
Yeah.
And then when I went back to the last books, I realized he's setting it in the same town. This is a shared universe or something where he keeps coming back to this Carson City, New Jersey. That I had written the exact same thing. I was like, this is so dry. This is just, there's nothing here. I don't care about these people. I don't know if it's because he insists upon, now we haven't read the second book of this Sean Oliver psychological horror trilogy, but in his first book, Sophie's Journal, the two main characters are a young lady and a woman, and in this book it's a woman. And I'm not saying you have to write what you know. Like, I don't want him to be like a podcast, a shoot interviewer, a guy from wrestling, a fringe wrestling guy is finding horrors. But like he keeps writing middle-aged women, but then there's nothing. I mean, Stephen King famously wrote Carrie, and he got like about halfway through and he threw it in the trash or whatever, and his wife was like, "No, you got to keep going. It's good." And he threw it away because he was like, "What the fuck am I doing? I'm not a high school girl. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about." And somebody once asked Tarantino, like, "How do you write women?" And he was like, "I just write them like guys. That's my trick." That's why they're all so powerful. So I don't know what Sean would have to do to make this interesting. I don't know. I was reading this last chunk and I was thinking about this book. I don't know if you guys, it's been a movie, but there's a book called The Sister Brothers. And it's just like, it just came to my mind about like how it's very cut, like, how do I put this? You get across the two brothers and their personalities and who they are and what they're about pretty quickly, just through little dialogue exchanges and just how they interact with things. And there's never any of that in Sean's writing. Never. You just kind of get the bare bones of it. And I don't know, it's asking you to like do the work of like care.
Yeah.
Like, you know what he's going for, but it's just not there. Does that make sense?
He's also
I
not
get it.
good at making the mundane entertaining. Because not everything is going to be your storyline twist. Those are, of course, those are fun to read. You want to know where the story is going to go. So when, Kathy wakes up and she's 600 pounds, it's fun.
Yeah.
But everything else, like he doesn't have the ability to do that, to have a wacky character that lives on its own and it's just fun to read or hear it speak.
Yeah.
Sclafani could have been that way, but he wasn't good enough.
I know. There is that genre of writer who, like, there's a guy that wrote, goddamn, he writes only like about fiction about like Florida politics, and all the characters are zany and shit like that. God, I have one of his books called like Orange Crush or something like that. But yes, all the characters, he's writing about like issues, whatever you would call it, like Florida, like that world, like there's lobbyists, there's this, there's that. But all the characters are so colorful and so, but they're not like so zany. You're like, this would never happen. They're just all very colorful characters. Like at least maybe especially with like horror or something like that, you could like you can lean. Why is he so like clamped? Why is it so boring? Like make Uncle Rao like insane. Like,
yeah.
Look, to be fair, he is walking around covered in dried blood, as we find out in these pages. And that alone, I was like, that's insane. Everyone's like, wow, this guy's just covered in maroon paint all over his hands. Huh.
Like American Psycho.
Yeah. Chapter 6. There was a man in the basement. Okay, so there's this guy in a basement. And it's like a little work area. He's got all kinds of tools and stuff. There's trash cans. And Sean shares with it that they're all of different styles. You got all the trash cans there. Aluminum, comma, tall plastic, comma, square plastic. I'm shocked that there wasn't round wastebasket. Don't know. Didn't list it. And he's got 430 sprayed on their side, right? He's spray painting things. And there's a bottle of rum, too. And he's drinking the bottle of rum. He drank halfway past the label on the Bacardi, and I know from experience, you start drinking past the label, you're going to start wanting to fight CM Punk. You're going to be calling Undertaker out on his skinny little legs. You're going to be losing your place in the book. Never go past the label. This guy is. And this is the first thing of like his nails, his fingers got... Trevor, what are you showing us? I'm sorry to stop. What's happening here? I see exposed pipes and a fan.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm just laying down.
Okay. Okay, fine. Look. This is why Gus started turning his camera off.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm like self-conscious.
There's only so many times I
that
can
I'm too
reference somebody's
comfortable.
thighs on the podcast where they're like, I'm just going to turn my camera off so Wilson can't say anything.
We call that leg watch.
Yeah, leg watch. He's got a hammer. This man, he's got hair on it, right?
Have we met this man before?
Nope. This is his introduction. Yeah, he's drinking. He's walking around with his hammer. He's putting stuff in garbage bags. Cono puta. Yeah, he's Hispanic, guys. All right. And Sean Oliver is going to be writing in Spanish.
Oh, no.
Okay. And I assume there is no audiobook for this, as I've played you, Trevor, the audiobook for Sophie's Journal. I assume he would do the voice for this. Yes.
I liked that. Oh god.
Now, did you explain to Trevor our interaction with Sean?
Did we talk about the interview?
Yeah,
We spoke-
you talked about it.
Okay.
What did you think? What did you want to like? Did we ask him about that? About writing in voices?
No. I just mean in general. I didn't know.
Oh,
if you
no, in general.
explained
I know that like you guys had him on, and then after the fact, he contacted
Larry.
you guys and was
Okay.
he was
You
like,
did. explain,
you
yes.
guys were really mean.
He said, "I hope you guys find a." What did he say, Larry? You probably remember.
I hope you pick up my book one day without realizing my name is on it, or something like that.
Give it a fair shake.
Oh, like he thinks.
And you know, the whole reason I wanted to interview him was just so he would plug us on Twitter. I didn't give a shit about his thoughts on anything. I just wanted a rub.
That's true.
So
All right, well, we're gonna clip this, and I'm
he
gonna send it
sent
to
that
him.
before tweeting out the link, so it was all for naught.
Yeah, he never
Oh.
did. He figured it. He did his due diligence and listened. And to be fair, also, he didn't probably listen to the episode leading up to his book, where we just spent probably 10 minutes making fun of his pictures. And then we spent more on the Sophie Journals, Trevor, where I was like, "Look at this guy, Trevor." With this,
Yeah.
Called it the worst
And-
book ever written, and so did I.
It's also like, don't take stupid pictures.
That's hey, Larry.
Yeah.
Look, we stood by it. We didn't cower. We said, "Look, write a better book," and we'll say it's a better book. I don't know what to tell you.
Lose
He
the
was
necklace.
a nice guy. I mean, he was a nice guy in that he knows how to talk to people in an interview. He interviews people. He was polite. He was a little annoying in the fact of like you're asking him a question, he's like dancing around. It's like, dude, it's not state secrets. Just tell me the person that gives gave something salacious. Like what are we doing? Because he didn't want to talk. He's working on like an X-Pac book, right? And he didn't really want to talk about that. He didn't want to talk. He wanted to talk about like the Fernando book. He couldn't even hammer down the steakhouse question. He was like cagey about that. Like, I don't really do. It's like, you wear a
Like,
pork
what's
pie
his favorite
hat.
steakhouse?
I just was like, what's your order at a steakhouse? And he's like, I don't really go, but if I guess we do, I'd do like the tomahawk for two or something like that. Or I can't remember what it was, like with his wife. And I was just like, you wear a pork pie hat and you have Frank Sinatra picture in your office. There's no way you don't go to steak. Like, what are you talking? And he wouldn't answer about Israel and Palestine.
Did you actually ask him?
Yes. It just happened a month earlier.
October 7th?
Yes.
Oh, geez. So this was November 7th.
Something like that.
Okay.
We're on Thanksgiving. That also, can I just say that was bothering me that we were trying to nail him down for an interview, and he does one thing with his life right now. Other side of he was writing Todd is God, and he's probably writing the Fernando book, but he also does the Kevin Nash podcast. And he emailed Larry at one point. He's like, "Sorry, I forgot I have to record tonight with Kevin."
It was a special record.
Okay.
Ooh, Kevin. Name dropping.
It was. Did you feel like that a little bit, Larry? Like he was just like, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, Kevin who?
I don't think I didn't get that. I won't.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So in
fair.
this apartment complex, there's black spray paint everywhere. He's spray painting. Larry's the Bible expert, apparently, with the second coming stuff. But he's, what do you call them? What do you call from the Bible? Verses?
Yeah.
What do they call it? The verses.
Versus.
I'm not I got kicked out of Sunday school for cussing.
Ooh.
I know, naughty. I told the kid to go fuck himself very
What?
loudly, and they said, "You cannot be here." And then I told my mom, "I'm just not going to go back. I'm not going to apologize." I'm going to read all these because this is probably Sean being like, if you look these up, this means something. This is the substance. This is the text right here. The subtext is the text. For his eyes are on the ways of a man, and he sees all his steps. Job 34:21. More howling, pain, and anger came again from behind the door. There's a lot of this, and I've only read a little over 100 pages. We still don't. He's keeping people prisoner, but he's also maybe hammering them. I don't want to spoil things, but this is essentially an abandoned. Sean's not going to say this till later, but this is essentially an abandoned apartment building that this guy is keeping people in rooms. He's locked them in apartments, and I don't know if they want to be out. They're going, help me. But then he's also hammering people, possibly. I don't know. It hasn't been made clear yet.
And we don't know how that ties into the school.
Yes, and we also don't know how it ties into school. For the gate is narrow and the way is hard that leads to life, and those who find it are few. Matthew 7:14. The guy's like, I'm so fucking drunk. He goes outside. He goes to Lovey's Liquors. I liked that. Lovey's Liquors. The basement.
Federation.
He keeps calling him the basement man. The basement man. As opposed to Larry the Can Man or anything else. This is the basement man. And he goes into Lovey's Liquors, and Sean writes, pointing to a small airplane bottle. And I was like, I think we did this on Sean's last book, was like, is this a narrator or is this the person's mind? Sometimes they're thinking, sometimes they're not. In this book, it's a little bit more consistent where it is.
Yeah,
it's in their mind. Why would he call it an?
I'm sorry, but he's doing his informal writing again, where he says the cheap shit. Come on, Sean, respect me.
Well, also a small airplane. That was my hang up. I did laugh at cheap shit. It was the airplane. Why would this guy think about airplane bottle? He would just call it like a shooter or something like
travel
that.
Size. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, he's so close to this calling ASA travel sized. Like they give you on the airplane. But he says, Dame el vaca. Did I get that right?
I don't know. I took 2 years.
It's always, by the way, Spanish is always in italics. It's special. It's not. It's not in regular dialogue. And then the Latino clerk. See, it's special. Spanish must be in italics because the Latino clerk says, "Cuatro." So he drinks it. He's sucking the bottle. And goes, the buzz he was writing was good. It gets him in the mindset for what he's setting out to do yet again. And he's thinking, the eyes. Let me see the eyes. The 5-0 wasn't hot on patrolling the area at this time. He said the 5-0. He was
the
hunting.
Fuzz.
Yes. The motherfuckers he was hunting were slippery. Serpentines in the grass. he's doing both. I picture Sean Googling serpent in Spanish. Translate. Oh, serpentines. Okay.
You got me stuck on it now.
El Serpent.
You got me stuck on the narrator now.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's his shortcuts is to have this narrator be kind of revealing all this, but mysteriously, and sometimes he knows a lot and sometimes he doesn't. And
yeah.
Unreliable.
Right. Sean is an unreliable narrator.
Yeah.
It would be the eyes. Now, if you remember, I just want to refresh everybody, the little Diego, which also there's a Diego in Sophie's journal. When I was looking back through it, and I was like, it can't be the same. So it's like a shared universe, but also not the same universe. I don't think. Diego had like dried orange slices on his eyes, almost like they were like caked in orange. Right? Was that right? What it was? It was like caked orange or something over their eyes. Yes. Let me see if I can find it. He was hard, of course. We remember that. But he also had like shit over his eyes. So that's the eyes is important. The eyes. Okay. Chapter 7. I wrote more basement. Because we're back in her basement office. She's the basement lady, and he's the basement man. Is that Sean?
Oh.
Is that Sean doing something? Are we dumb? Or is he smart? And he read the first sentence in this chapter. This kid is friggin' funny.
Oof.
What? You don't like
Friggin'.
friggin'? You want him to say fuck
Hate
it.
friggin'.
This is, by the way.
Say nothing at all if you're gonna
My brother
do
once
the.
got in trouble for saying frickin'. My dad was like, you know what you're saying. And he got so lit up for saying frickin'. This is, again, to Larry's point about the narrator. Like, this is supposed to be like a grown woman. And then this is a Sean Oliver thing. She's talking about, she is with a young student, a young girl. And Sean Oliver writes, the little lady pushed her long hair from her face again. The little lady. No grown woman's like, well, little lady. The little lady.
Is she wearing a pantsuit?
Trevor, I'm so glad you picked up on the pantsuit thing, because you better believe another character shows up and Sean notes that she wears immaculate pantsuits.
Yeah.
It's crazy that even I was like, another pantsuit.
Immaculate.
Another stylish older woman. Sean? Is this a thing where Sean is revealing his inner...
He's a big Hillary
desires?
Clinton guy.
He's just like, this is what I'm into. An older lady that looks like a fucking 12. Just absolutely put together. So this is going to be, this child's name is Alana, and she is there to talk about what's happened in the school. Young Diego, hard, shit over his eyes. She's sitting elegantly, and she tells our hero, Laine, well, it's just that coming down to a basement is just depressing. I think it's weird that we would come to a basement to talk to someone who's going to help us be happy. Now, Sean, are you doing the thing where you wrote the fucking... You were like, she's in the basement. And now I have to explain, why would the guidance counselor be in the basement? And like, it's all a thing. Laine describes Alana's foot as a chunky foot. She raised her leg and showed her black shoes. They were worn and looked too small for her chunky foot, which seemed to be puffing out of the top. And yes, I did think about our previous hero from Sophie's Journal ballooning up. Kind of, you could never get an idea of what she looked like, as she was just kind of like walking around bloated, I suppose. Alana.
I always pictured Shallow Hal.
Yes. Let's see. This is a conversation that was hard to follow, because this is supposed to be like a very intelligent... To Laine, that Alana is a very intelligent child that's cutting through all the bullshit and calling her out. And she's explaining her childhood, that she basically... Her parents aren't around. She lives with who? I can't remember. Her mother, I believe, right now. She sees her father sometimes. She, like, look, to Sean's writing, Alana, she smiled at Laine, an uncomfortable one that said, "Your move." She calls Laine out on, like, why do you use all these words? Just speak to me simply. Now Laine, she nods and smiles, having been schooled in verbal frugality. Mm-hmm.
Economy of words.
Yes. Yes, Trevor. That's what Alana, the child, is saying to the guidance counselor. So this is now Laine's moment to shine, and she tells Alana about the boy dying and all that. When we talk about why I wanted you to talk about things, because when we talk about things that we carry inside of us, we set them free. When you keep things inside you, it's like a little bird that's in a cage, but when we open the door, they fly off. They're still part of our world, and we might see them fly past us sometimes, but they're not inside all the time. that resonate with either of you guys?
It's again, it all just reads like Sean worked in a school for a semester and
Nothing will look. It reminded me of Bukowski's Bird in a Cage. Nothing will ever touch that. And this,
Bird.
like I said, this book doesn't have bim, 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 bim. It's zero bim.
What's BIM?
Trevor doesn't know what bim is. Should I just real quick just pull this up?
do it.
So we found it on YouTube. I think we found it on YouTube.
Born into this.
Charles Bukowski. Bim, bim, bim. That report search predictions. It was like, you're talking about Charles Bukowski, bim, 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 bim. Yes, I am. Oh, writing masterclass. There it is. Hold on. I got it here. I got to sit through this ad because I'm in the Workers Club. Okay, Trevor, are you ready to learn about writing from one of the greats?
Yes.
Yes. I've never loaned I've never loaned Bukowski to Trevor, but I probably should. He'd probably love it.
Yes, you have.
I did loan you to Bukowski.
I have
Did you
notes
like
from
it?
a dirty old man. I read it.
That's where that went.
Do you want it back?
Crystal gave that to me, and it was long time ago. And sometimes she's like, "Whatever happened to that copy of Dirt's
Dirt's
Notes
from a dirty
old man?" And I went, and I think it came with a note to my dirty old man. Yes. That's me. Yes.
I scribbled that out.
He wrote that. No, it was a note. Like, it wasn't in the thing. Come on, she's not going to write a book.
When you write, your words must go like this.
Hold on, let me turn this up. He's mumbling.
Well,
Is that? Oh, that's as long as it goes. Okay, can you hear that, Trevor?
Yeah, a little bit.
Can you hear him? Okay.
When you write, your words must go like this. Bim, bim, bim. Bim, bim, bim. Bim, bim, bim. Bim, bim, bim. Each line must be full of a delicious little juice, flavor. They must be full of power. They must make you like to turn a page. Bim, bim, bim. What these guys do, they say, well, in blah, 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 da-da-da, there was a porch chair. The flies were walking around. You see, they're too leisurely. They're setting up the scene for the grand emotion. And when they get to the grand emotion, there isn't any. This is a different age. It's the atomic age. Each line must have its own power, its own feeling, its own juice, its own flavor. Writing must never be boring.
That's true. I literally described Sean. No juice. There's nothing. He's right. Yeah. By the way, he's talking about Sean here. There's no juice. There's nothing. It's you're setting up scenes, and you're just not. There's no pay. There's nothing there.
It must not bore the reader, the writer. It must not bore anybody.
Do you think Sean is bored when he writes these?
Juice in each line, don't you? You don't believe?
Yes.
I'm trying to tell you.
He's thinking about stacks of cash that he's gonna get from.
He's clocking in. He's clocking out. He's sitting down. He's like, yeah, I knocked out another 10 pages. Yeah, I got the Raoul pages done.
Oh, do you think he's dedicated to like? He's lasered in on that part of the process that people try to hammer into you. It's like you gotta write X amount a day. You gotta just do it.
You know,
he struck me as a guy who definitely read books about how to write a book.
Okay,
he read Save the Cat, and he's like, but what about book form? I think we asked him about his writing process, and again, it was kind of like a bullshitty. I wish I could remember it off the top of my head because I feel like I was like, you're a busy guy. What's your writing thing? And he was just like, I think off the top from a foggy memory, he was like, he regiments it. He sits down, which is nothing wrong with regimenting it if you have the time and the ability to do that. But I feel like Sean doesn't throw anything away. Does he? What do his first drafts look like? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying on that?
I don't think there were many drafts.
Each line must be an entity unto itself, but must carry its own, like a voltage juice. You can't say, Mrs. McGillicuddy was sitting in her chair. It was 3:30 p.m. on a southern morning in Georgia. Mr. Gillicuddy was. This is all. It's already dead. You see.
This guy loves
It's already
alcohol.
dead.
Dr.
Bukowski?
McGillicuddy's.
The thing.
Oh, you think he's referencing McGillicuddy? He sees a bottle.
Yeah, it's on the mind.
Okay. So Alana is asked, basically, she wants to know, where do people go when they die? Like, or that's what Laine thinks she's asking. Where do people go? She's asking, where would I go if all my what would you call guardians die? And I had to write that out because I was like, what the fuck are they talking about right now? So Sean gets riderly as the chapter ends, and Laine is kind of looking out and thinking about all the children in Carson City in the public school system, and he's thinking they were dark mysteries that lived under the laughter and playfulness of so many children in Carson. And Christina Perez, the pre-K teacher that found Diego, shows up. And she wants to talk, and she looks down. Oh, that's another thing. Yes, sorry, we skipped that. At one point, Laine gives her notepad over to Alana to be like, let's reverse role play. And what Alana has written down on her notepad is, the bird lives across the hall. The bird that flies away, that you keep inside, her bird lives across the hall. Mm-hmm. So now, chapter 8.
Gump.
He was my student. Christina's crying again. I love my students. How could they not understand that? Those cops just shoved us out like we were trespassers. And I was like, well, it's a crime scene. I just asked the detective if I could see him one more time. He was a real good boy. I wrote, what? Your child mysteriously dies. He's hard. He's got shit on his eyes. And you're going to the cops going, let me see him one more time. He was a real good boy. What in the world? This is also, this isn't the end of the year. This is the middle of the year. This is not even the full year. I'm sorry. No, I'm calling foul on that one. No, this teacher's way too attached. Way too attached. She's trying to break through the barricade. He was a good boy. Let's see. She asked, did you explain any of this to the detectives? Let's see. They made me keep describing everything he did and said for like weeks. You know how hard it is to remember what every student did on just one day, never mind a month? It's like, I don't know. What were you doing in the class? It's pretty... I feel like if I went into my child's class and was like, what has she been up to? They could give me a fairly decent account. It's not like they're doing anything. It'd be like, yes, they're asking to be like, has something weird happened? She wanted a list of all the kids Diego played with, which I said was impossible because they all play with each other. Again, I was like, how big is this recess? How much mingling is going on? You can definitely get a list of every kid. I did make it. Brina said she needed the kids I saw him physically playing with, not with games or toys, but only if I saw him wrestling or hugging. So, okay, so the principal, Green, thinks it's a disease. That's what we're supposed to get here. Which then that person should know it should also be toys. I mean, if it's a disease, you really need to be locking down on things touched, not physical contact. But she's a principal, not a doctor. So she asked, why did you want to go in and see him again? And she just is like, I just couldn't believe it. He was my student. And she goes into, I thought he was just napping. Oh, here it is. I will turn Diego's face to me and got ready to start CPR. Something wasn't right. Christina, the pre-K teacher, puts up a finger. She needs a minute. His skin was hard, like maybe it had dried out. Cracked, like dry skin? No, weirder, like an eggshell. I gripped his cheeks to blow into his mouth. I didn't grab hard, and they kind of collapsed. His cheeks? There are 100 cracked lines on the side of his face when I squeezed. I didn't grab him hard, I swear. Did I make up the eyes thing? I swear to God there's the eyes thing. I swear to God there was. I feel insane right now.
Let me look.
He wasn't right the past week or so. I even asked his uncle about it. How was Diego acting that made you concerned? He was doing this shuffle. Everyone do the Diego shuffle. His walk got weird. Real slow. All his movements, actually. His eyes were always crusty. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
He would pick at them and I'd wipe them with tissue. He wasn't eating much. He stopped being playful with others. You just said you couldn't even figure out who he played with. He's not even playing with people. Sean, make it make sense. Is she just delirious with grief? You just get to know your kids and you know when something's wrong. But then she was like, what the hell? He's stiff as a board and he looks like eggs. It's like weeks of him being like shuffling around me like. What did the uncle say? Always some excuse. Said that he knew. Said his mom was sick. Whatever. I told him to take Diego to the doctor at least twice. Remember that. Laine has heard that she asked the uncle to take him to the doctor. Why didn't she? Let's see. Miss Screens requested a list of children. Why wouldn't she acknowledge it to Laine? The new kid syndrome extended beyond just other teachers. Oh, she thinks maybe the principal's boxing her out because Laine's a new kid. She's new to the staff of the school. Perez again goes, the skin, his eyes. Oh, I didn't mention that. Actually, no, you said they were crusty. Were they open? No, they were shut. With what? This thick, crusty stuff. It was like someone poured orange juice on them and it dried. There you go.
Why?
Wilson vindicated.
Wow.
Has anyone ever seen dried orange juice?
Don't make me do this in my house. I'll do it. I'll pour orange juice on my paper plate and let it dry.
I don't think so. I don't think
Let's
it's
all
like
pour
crust.
orange juice on our eyes right now.
I just pictured dried orange discs.
Were you thinking of the movie
did the
poster for that? What's it? Orange County? Yeah.
Yes.
With
No,
Colin
I just
Hanks.
was like, I'll do the work for you, Sean. Okay, so orange juice and it dried. So it's just, I mean, yeah. Okay, so if you found a child with orange shit all over his eyes, would you be like, it's like orange juice, or would you just be like, he's got orange shit all over his eyes? Orange gunk.
It's weird.
Would you say gunk, or what would you say?
I would
like,
think maybe that something, like supernatural happened.
would you say orange crust? Would you ever say it's like
Orange
someone poured
crush.
orange
How about
juice
that?
over his eyes and it dried?
It looked like crispy orange chicken.
Yes. It's like I ordered orange chicken from the local place and they flattened it into discs.
The closest fast food is Panda Express.
Yeah, have you been to
Still
Panda
have
Express? And so Laine's like, the students need you. And then she looks at her bin of transfers and she's going to be like, this will distract me. And I was like, wait a minute. She handles transfers? This is her job? She handles this. Why would she handle the transfers?
That's the title of the book.
Well, I know, but why is it guidance counselor? I've never encountered a guidance counselor handles kids
It's called She
transferring in.
Handles the Transfers?
Yeah. Tag. Also, remember, the subtitle is Tag, You're It.
No,
Ooh,
it's
I
not.
forgot.
Shut up.
Yes,
Is
it
it for
is.
real?
Trevor, look.
Transfer tag,
See.
you're it. Oh boy.
Chapter
This
9.
is like
These are
the Bye Man.
Chapter 9. These are texts, okay? Are you coming? All capitals, because that's how
What the
chapters
f-
start. Home.
He was hard.
Home this weekend? Not sure. Bloop? Bloop? Okay, you just put in the bloobs. She's texting her son Jason, which Larry had a good point because he wasn't here on that one. Another Sopranos connection. Jason is the son of Melfi. Remember we called? I was like, she's very Melfi-esque as described. She's a good-looking woman, right? On her
Separated
older
too,
age.
right?
Separated, yep.
Yep.
Sean's watching Sopranos, doing a Sopranos rewatch, and he's like, what should I name the son? Why is this in my head? Jason. Jason had taken 14 minutes to text her back this time. She's clocking times on text. Everyone adds inflection to lifeless texts. No one really knows what anyone is saying. And this, with Sean, I agree. I have so many texts that I've sent that have been misread. And I have to be like, look, I could just call you and get it across so much better.
You got to put the /S at the end.
I need to be like, I'm being funny.
Sarcastic.
I just write, I'm being funny right now. I don't take things seriously. Her son, he does self-harm. She'd seen cuts or small burns on Jason's arm when he was a younger man. She texts also, is that a yes? Is he coming home? Her husband Mick, we meet Mick, or we hear about Mick. He was always away on business and she was furthering her career, I guess, as a guidance counselor. What does she do here? I put, what is the school's layout? She has to walk upstairs to another office. Let's see. Laine got to her office, didn't want to walk into that room and that held all the building's problems. How could she see this? Yeah, I just was confused about why is the counselor office in the basement? Then there's the office isn't on the ground level. It's up a couple of stair flights. Then another guy's office, and I was like, what is happening in this school?
Classic Sean.
And it's all, because he wants to be like, I don't want to walk up the stairs with him. And so you don't have to. Why is he locks himself in on some stuff? She runs into a teacher, comes into her office. Belinda Coates. She was beyond middle age, old, soft spoken, and grandmotherly. I have this for you. Another transfer. Teachers are delivering transfer files too, weirdly. It's Lily Aviles. It's Diego's sister. I haven't seen her since the death of Diego. Diego is now Voldemort in this school. Don't say his name. Family called today. They're moving. And then she goes, Miss Coates, hang on. Did you notice anything weird with Lily? No, she's average. And she compliments our hero Laine about you're doing just fine. And I've seen a lot of them. She's talking about guidance counselors, I guess, through here in the last 30 years. A lot of what? A lot of everything. She winked and waved. So now Laine's, I think this is the first introduction, maybe the second, of the transfer spreadsheet on her laptop. Lily's name is 69. Goes down, she scrolls down, 68, 69. She writes in Lily Willis. She puts her in. It's a cloud-based spreadsheet, Sean writes. What does that mean? Cloud-based? It gets saved to the cloud? Cloud-based. Or is it grabbing data and making a cloud? Cloud-based spreadsheet. It's got all the NJSST scores, the New Jersey standardized tests. This gets so in the weeds about this plot,
Yes.
element of it is what are we doing? And she sorts them through descending order. She's like, oh gosh, there's some green, which is good. Yellow is mid. There's a lot of red. There's a lot of red. Kids that are not testing well. She wasn't sure what's up with it. And this is where she first brings up the secret spreadsheets mission. She wasn't sure, but part of her job was finding out and doing so quietly. She's on a secret mission about the testing. Okay. And I was like, what does quietly mean in this regard? Not going into the teacher's lounge and being like, I'm doing something that nobody else knows about. I'm looking at the test scores. So she stuck home alone when Ed wasn't around, which was most of the time. And this is where I go, who's Ed? I'll come home, Jason texted. You want to take a break before chapter 10?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Trevor, take a break. And turn your camera on, Trevor. There, I got that.
Moving on.
Chapter 10. What kind of voice should I do for this? This is a very, is that vodka? The man on the ground. This is the ground man. Is asking the basement man. And the basement thinks it was special. That first gulp from the freshly opened bottle. Tasted better. Warm. Larry, do you agree? How about that, Larry? Do you agree with that? Is the first drink of insert thing the best drink?
Oh, he's muted.
I know he's muted. This might be silent resistance.
Oh,
Trevor, how about this? Do you agree?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
the first drink the best drink? As you
When
gulp down.
Well, when I hear the cracking of the plastic on the Tito's painted kind of goldish orange cap,
Yeah,
off of the pint,
it perks you up.
it does. Yeah, I'm thinking about it right now.
How about this?
Just kidding.
The first swig was that liquid genie. Thank you for Trevor. The first swig was that liquid genie thanking you for freeing him from his bottle. What a crick in the neck! Remember that from Aladdin? Huh? Robin Williams?
Will Smith?
3,000 years! What a crick in the neck!
Oh, I do.
And it comes out of the genie, the bottle.
Okay. Yeah. See, why couldn't he have brought that energy to Dead Poets Society? Would have cheered up that kid.
So he's looking at the guy and he's like, well, why is he asking me for a drink? I mean, this is such a tiny bottle. What does he want, like a little drop? And you know he's Hispanic again because what kind of fucking perro was he? The ground man says, I love me that vodka, man. Gin too. It was a manageable 34 degrees outside. Now it was low 20s. The basement man says, Dermelo. And I had to be like, what the hell's he saying here? It's Dimelo, which is talk to me, tell it to me. I don't know where he gets Derme. Gin is my joint. Vodka good too, though. So he's talking to like a homeless person.
Okay. See, we gotta circle back to this book. Maybe we pause it now and circle back once he comes out with the audiobook.
to hear all the voices. Well, yeah, he doesn't say. I don't think he describes the ground man.
Senor.
It's another night for a hunt. He needs to look at the eyes. There's a woman that wants a cigarette. He's got crack pipe lips, or she does. This woman has crack pipe lips.
What the fuck?
Blistered crack pipe
Oh, okay.
lips. Larry could probably chime in.
Crack
Are you
pipe.
familiar with crack pipe lips? She says, "Shit, man, these $8 damn dollars." Because the ground man wants a cigarette. He goes, "I know, too cold to go hunting for butts though." The basement man has thick fingers.
Cigarette butts?
Now it's the teens. It's cold. We know. He's got a weathered baseball cap and dark green work pants. The people he's hunting, it doesn't matter if they're a man or a woman. He needs to look at the eyes. And this is where I started going, oh my God, he's really sticking to he goes, the ground man, the basement man, the ground man. Oh, fucking hell. Just call him like a homeless
Well,
guy.
what's
Just give him the bum. I would say the bum.
No, the unhoused person.
The ground man. Hey, my friend. Then the ground man says, hey, amigo. Basement man had no time for his bullshit. Excuse me, miss, the basement man said to her through his Spanish accent. Excuse me, miss. You have a cigarette. I don't know. What is it? Excuse me.
What
This is
is
how it's
that?
written. Excuse me, miss.
I have a cigarette.
Yeah, he says you have a cigarette. You have a cigarette. I don't know. Que paso? He said back. He turned back to the ground man. And he finally after he's saying it's not going to be the ground man, he goes, "Oh, I am going to hunt the ground man. The ground man is my guy." Chapter 11. Camus Cabernet, please. Did you say Cabernet or Cabernet? It's Cabernet.
I say Cabernet.
Larry, do you say Cabernet or Cabernet?
I think he's AFK.
2023. I looked it up. I was like, is this a legit bottle? A bottle in 2020, a 2023 bottle of Camus goes for $80 at Target.
Okay.
Larry would be able to answer this. Did Kevin Nash recommend this bottle to Sean Oliver?
Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin. So she's having dinner with Ed, this Ed guy that got brought up earlier, and he goes, and he's wearing a dark blue jacket over a maroon turtleneck, and he's got a gold watch. Okay. If you looked at him, you'd be like, he's in the education field. That's what Sean writes. She's not into this. He's like, let's talk about your life. He's like, what do you want me to talk about? What do you care about? He says, I care about it all. Then she starts talking about the dead kid. And she says, like, oh, man, I couldn't go through my work week. And he goes, oh, the kid, I forgot. If I were sitting here as your supervisor, dun, 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 Trevor.
What?
Remember when she was like, people probably think I've got this basement office because I'm fucking my supervisor.
Oh, yeah.
She is fucking her supervisor.
Well, then what's she so insecure about? Or, I mean, like, these people are correct.
Let's see, isn't that who's sitting here?
You probably think I got
Um,
supervisor.
what
Which I am.
would you fuck a supervisor for a basement office?
Like a basement office in like a screen printing operation. That. What are you suggesting, Wilson?
He says, she goes, isn't my supervisor sitting here? He goes, no, that would make this wrong. And she says, oh, that's right. That's what would make it wrong. And I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? The public education system is notorious for not paying people well. Why is Ed living high in the hog? What's his title here? That he's so above her. The supervisor, do you know? He's wearing a gold watch. He's dressed immaculately with his maroon turtleneck.
He's got
blue blazer. He's ordering $80 bottles of wine from Target. What's going on here? Let's see. So this affair has been going on for 2 years. Okay. Or this relationship. They keep their caddy back and forth. Because he's like, don't look around, just talk to me. And he goes, well, she goes, well, I'd look around to see what other normal people are talking about, but apparently I'm not allowed. I would file under Sean. Does it, I mean, is this how normal people talk? Maybe. Not much is going on. She's like, I don't know, something with the kid's skin. Maybe it's contagious. I don't know. Chapter 12. The Basement Man. We're back. We're back at the adventures of the Ground Man and the Basement Man. The Ground Man had that shuffle. I don't know if it's the Dago one, but he had that shuffle. The Ground Man says, cold as the devil's heart out here. The Basement Man chuckles. Diablo. You know, it's Satan. It's in Spanish.
No.
They explain this whole area, like what's going on. They tried to corporations bought up the buildings and then deserted it. But that area refused to change. Bullets kept flying. This is a Sean thing of like being obsessed with like. In his 2 books we've read, this book and the other one of like, it's the streets, you know. Carson City. It's near to Wells. It's got an inner city that's a problem. Empty lots and empty buildings. 430 Patterson stood untouched. And he also calls it Patterson Avenue. So the basement man is luring ground. Basement is luring ground man into the building. And
Where's
with the
Butter
problem that, well, settle down. Basement man says, "Come on, man. The cervezas are cold." So he's luring him with beer.
A few small
beer. Let's see. There's another proverb. The eye is the lamp of the body. So if your eye is healthy, your whole body will be full of light. Matthew 6:22. And so then like he goes into an apartment or whatever, you know, the guy in the building. These abandoned apartment like buildings that now he like controls, I guess, because the corporations bought him but then left him deserted. And he goes, you know, the ground man is going, "Hey, where are you, my man? Where are you, my friend?" And he's going, "See, come get your beer." Now, Larry would know this better than me, but I believe we read a book called Dark Consequences by Ed Ferrara. And, yeah, there's no passion, no horror. You're supposed to go, oh no, the ground man is going in. It's scary. He's going to be attacked by the basement man.
Is
The
he?
hammer with the hair.
I mean, he's gonna write like he went into the room. The room was very dark. He couldn't
Let's
see.
see. This is how it reads. I'll read it. Ground man stood before the message for a moment. The proverb, that is spray painted on the wall. Before turning and preparing to head up yet another flight. Then he saw the door to apartment 8 was open. Hey, my friend, you in here? He moved closer to the door. See, come and get your beer. The end. Chapter 13. Laine opened her text and saw one from Jason. Okay. Ed is there. She's slept with Ed. We fast forwarded here. Is everything okay? Never, she says. And then she goes, hey, little illumination here. She asks Ed, where does she think you are tonight? His wife. She's up visiting her sister. She heard the shame in his voice. Her kid is calling her. Jason's calling her. And it starts like this. This is Jason, her son, on the phone. That kid is a motherfucker, and he doesn't give a shit that he can't move my property just because his friend dorms with me. I should have punched him a long time ago when... Jace, just breathe. He's panting. He's crying. She's like, bring it down. He's in a parking lot. He's freaking out. I'm already in trouble. They're looking for me. What did you hit the other boy with? Nothing. My fist. She explains to Jason, don't run from a problem or run into a problem. Walk up to it. Trevor.
What?
Do you agree with that? Don't run from a problem or run into a problem. Just walk from it. Walk up to it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I'm a walk up to things guy.
Just take a beat.
Yeah. People don't gotta be so fucking extra all the time, you know? Just walk
Now,
up.
if we want to look at Jason's problem.
Don't be a fucking bad.
The problem is they touched his property. This kid is a motherfucker. He doesn't give a shit that he can't move my property just because his friend dorms with me. And I should have punched him a long time ago. She admits the son says, I'm so alone here. And she goes, my son has in her mind, she goes, my son has emotional problems, emotional disorder. And she thinks when he says home, he means with Mick, her husband. So she's like, look, I'm going to call the school, get things sorted out. Just stay in the parking lot. You're going to be talked to by the police, and she calms him down. And when she calls the police, no, she calls the campus police. She's crying too. Chapter 14. Sean switches it up. The older man, he writes, entered the empty apartment. Can you do that, Trevor? Can you switch from ground to older man? And this is where just give him a name. Just give him a name now at this point. Have him introduce himself. Earlier, be like, what's your name, bud?
Brad.
And he goes, Brad. And you go, Brad entered.
Boom.
And then he switches back to the ground man.
Edit.
The basement man is still there. He's got the hammer. And the ground man is going, hello, where'd you go, fella? The ground man is in the middle of the room. The basement man comes up from behind him. It gets like that. It goes the ground man, the basement man, the ground man. I don't like it. Look, I'm with Larry. I don't like it. I'm gonna keep going. He hits.
Yeah, I mean,
He hits ground man with the hammer into his skull.
oh, what?
Yep, he did it. His blood was as thick as syrup. And the basement man is rubbing it on his pants. And he goes to the basement for a chain. I don't know why. I also started thinking about, there's a book series called the Prey series, written by a guy named John Sanford that I used to read when I was younger. And it's a very just pulpy, like, it's about a Minnesota homicide detective who hunts killers, right? And every book is like Hidden Prey, Rules of Prey was the first one, et cetera, et cetera. Prey, the Prey series.
Okay.
And Sean is trying to do what this guy did very well. John Sanford was a Minneapolis reporter who then was like, okay, I'm done doing reporting on crime or whatever he reported on for the Star Tribune or whatever, and he's going to now write these books. And the books are always split up between the killer and Lucas Davenport, the detective. And what John Sanford does is make both parts very interesting. Now, the better Prey books are the ones where the killer is incredibly interesting. The villain is very interesting, naturally. But I mean, this stuff it's again just very bland by Sean, where it's like, this does work. You can do this where you alternate between the bad guy and the good guy, and then you start kind of drawing them together. They're coming together, right? And as the reader, you're going, ooh, this is interesting. I know both sides of this, of what's going on here. But there's no color. The Prey book, even if it's a Lucas Davenport portion, you're like, oh, it's Lucas Davenport living his life. Okay. At least you're like, well, the killer stuff is going to come back around of him evading the police or doing his thing, his rich, whatever the deal is. I take it you're not a big. Would you pick up a book like this, Trevor?
No.
Are you like I'm gonna read this like a killer's on the loose?
No.
Would you pick up a book that said The Transfer, tag you're it?
No.
Would you? There's like a girl on the cover that's like kind of scary looking. Would you assume that that's about like a ghost?
Yeah, I would assume
it's transferring her soul or something. Yeah, I mean,
it's like horror.
What it actually is about,
it's
kids are transferring out of a school at an alarming rate.
Section, it's like, oh, this is like slop in a sea of crappy whatever. But
chapter 15, we're gonna mow through this book.
Oh,
what's up?
Not tonight. I'm tapping.
Oh, you're done? You're tapping? This is gonna be the shortest episode ever.
Is it? I'm sorry.
My God.
I can't. This is
Larry. Do you see what you've done? You've transferred your ennui to Trevor. We've read worse books than this.
Is that what the transfer is? It's like it follows or something like that.
Larry picked this book. And look. I'm a man. I'll say this. I'm a man of doing things. Look, you set out to do a thing, you do it, right? You bite the bullet, you carry on. I'm not going to look in the feed and go, okay, they're doing it, then they quit. They couldn't do it anymore. They gave up. No, they finished the thing.
I'm just saying.
No, I know you're with me on that, Trevor. I understand.
Yeah, I don't want to stop it outright.
No. I'm aware.
Night.
I'm not willy-nilly. What are we doing? We're watching this. We're doing that. We're doing this. You say you're a man of your word. We're reading the goddamn transfer by Sean Oliver. Look, we can call it now. A crazy 1 hour and 24 minutes.
Jam packed.
Trevor, start talking. Just start. Just start.
Start talking. Okay.
Do your Trevor thing. Just start rambling.
Rambling. Okay.
Hey, you know your classic Trevor.
Oh gosh! I mean, you're really putting me on the spot.
Yeah. Look at me writing notes.
Well, let me pull up a fucking shitty, boring ass book on my phone or something, and I'll read that.
You're gonna put me through the ringer. You're gonna put me through the motions. Yeah. Look at what Sean Oliver's done to everybody. That's terrible.
Let's see. How about? What if I Google boring book?
What does come up?
Wait, boring book for bedtime. Oh, I thought it was going to say boring books for billionaires. How about there's a book about wait 1 second. This is good podcasting.
It's what are we on the radio? There's like the manager, the station manager going, dead air.
Yeah, someone's freaking out. God damn it. There was a book that I read that was about BPD.
Oh, BPD?
Stop caretaking the borderline or narcissist. How to end the drama and get on with life.
Oh, shit.
It's one of the last books I read. I also read the Harris Whittles' sister's book.
Wait, a book about narcissism? Is that about me, Trevor? See what I did there?
It was meta.
Thank you. What did I write? Frank 217 2024. Well, Trevor, I guess we can devote the rest to because you're tapping out on chapter 16. I wanted to at least get to page 100. I mean, look, Trevor, do you want this book to take forever or not take forever?
I want to do it in very
in
slow
chunks. Holy cow! Oh Lord! Oh Lord!
Or whatever.
Ooh. All right. I'm gonna start getting real judicial with my notes. I might just read the whole goddamn thing and then be like, okay, here's how it ends. We'll see. You know, I read it, I take notes, I underline things. You know, nothing if not in the weeds on things. Trying to figure out who people are and why. Like, did Sean write this because he want? Yeah, Sean Oliver wrote this for what? To be a movie? To be a show? Like, what? There's nothing there.
Yes, exactly.
He sees the kid with the eggshell skin, and he's like, "Oh, that'd be so good."
You know, we're sitting here criticizing.
I just realized that in the if you see this, do you see the transfer text? It's got the cracks in it.
Yeah, the cracks just started.
I just realized that.
Oh, the ground man with the cracks or whatever.
Yeah, is the ground man hunting the cracked people? Is he? Oh, look, and again, I'm over 100 pages in. I still don't know any of these answers. And I don't have any idea who the basement man, like why.
The teacher.
I'll say this. I don't want to spoil a lot. The teacher and the basement man have a couple interactions. Nothing is learned.
Oh.
I don't know if he's going to end up being a hero. Even though he's burying a hammer into the skulls of homeless people. I don't know. One of the chapters we'll get to ends with just them going, his name, Gary Peters or something like that. And it's like, that's how we're ending chapters? Am I supposed to feel something? I don't know who this is.
His name was Jack.
Because she's going, oh my gosh. Look, to be fair, she's going, oh my gosh, he said Gabriel. Is the guy's name going to be Gabriel? And then the guy goes, no, Greg. And then the guy goes, no. Or no, he goes, Gary. And he goes, no, it's Greg. Greg Peterson. End chapter. That's where we're at. I didn't pick this book, Trevor.
Neither did I. I didn't pick to.
Larry did this to us.
I know. Larry did this to me too.
And I'm going to do it again when I pick Jimmy Corderas next. Sorry, not sorry. Did you want to complain about the way of the world right now?
Oh, what about the VRA?
What's the VRA?
Voting Rights Act.
Oh, did you want to complain about that?
I don't know. What? I mean, it's bad, right? You know.
It is bad.
Yeah.
It is bad.
That's just what my, media personalities tell me. So they fill my brain with. They go Trump bad. Supreme Court bad. Whatever they do, we don't like bad.
What do you think about Erica Kirk wearing the black baseball cap?
I was literally 45 minutes ago looking at that while you were reading from this fucking book. Yeah.
Do you want? Let's play it. Hold on.
Yeah, totally. That's the thing is that like you want to take it seriously or whatever, but it's like you're using this opportunity to push merch.
Can I just say, I'm just going to say this real quick because Eric Kirk is bringing it out of. I'm putting on my black baseball cap right now. I could be spending time with my child, and I'm reading Sean Oliver books. What? Larry's quitting? I mean, for this person, just this book, but. Okay, here we go. You got it? Okay. Here it is.
Every morning I wake up to a new headline lying about me. I have comedians dressing up in whiteface. I have people saying I'm not fit to be CEO. And I have Candace Owens claiming I murdered my husband. And the list goes on and on and on.
So practiced.
Yeah, I know.
Between forgiving someone in a religious and spiritual sense, but also wanting justice for them here on earth.
No, of course. But we serve a just God. And I rest easy in knowing that he's sovereign, but he's just. And so let the Lord handle that.
Why? Yeah.
Why does
she has no media training? Okay. She's never been trained in this.
A friend of Charlie's at one
they can't hire a guy.
Turning Point. She has been one of the main peddlers of these conspiracies, and she is making a huge amount of money on it.
Why is it going into this
business off of these lies?
I guess they want to show, like, look how crazy her eyes are.
I guess. Sure.
Yeah. Wacky.
Hey, and what does Sean Oliver think about all this? Well, we'll schedule an interview and ask him. Thoughts on Charlie Kirk? Did Israel kill him?
No.
Sean just goes,
What did
you say about the? He's like, I don't want to. I think that's a little too hot for me.
I did listen to this stuck with me was I listened to the most recent Chapo Rap House, and Will Menaker said what watching Charlie Kirk, what he's been turned into on the internet, It's like watching someone's soul go to hell.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's viewed as like he's like a punchline, more so than when he was alive.
Oh, way more.
Um,
I mean, when he was alive, it was just for like sickos and people that were like into like,
Yeah, but people were like, "Oh, it's Charlie Kirk," whatever. He
Yeah.
had his fan base and all that. Yeah, it's completely warped into some kind of mock. Like he's consistently just mocked, and then on top of that, like his wife isn't taken seriously at all. Like it's the exact opposite reaction for what they were hoping for, where it would like galvanize the base, and everyone would like. And you can't say, "Oh, well, Candace Owens is so charismatic and so powerful that she was able to turn all these people against his wife."
No, that's such a small sliver of it. I mean, it's just like TikTok kids. I mean, he's a meme because, I mean, yeah, I think
It's a little self-inflicted because they love AI slop and those songs that they were churning
Yeah.
out.
Totally.
That doesn't help. Erica Kirk's behavior, whatever good or bad or however you feel about it. Look, we live in like everybody wants to grab whatever little context. She has to. Does she recognize she's in it? I mean, like, yeah, I was doing a weird thing with my eye. Like, again, I said, there's no media training. And that's like the CBS interview with Barry Weiss. That's like a softball interview, and they're not going, okay, let's take it back. Let's do another take. You're looking a little off. They aired it, and they're not helping things. It's the whole thing. I mean, Turning Point USA. And she's the CEO. Like, am I out of the loop? Where's Dennis Prager on all this? Wasn't that his thing? When did Charlie Kirk take over? I thought Dennis Prager.
No, Point. Dennis Prager's a different outfit. I don't know.
He's not Turning Point USA. Are you sure?
I don't know what or funded Turning Point.
Dennis Prager, Turning Point USA.
Maybe at one point they worked together, but I don't think anymore. And that was while Charlie was still alive.
I feel like he hired Charlie Kirk.
Maybe.
Let me just type in Dennis. I'm not getting anything with Dennis Prager. Turning Point. Conservative radio host, writer, founder of PragerU. Okay,
Yeah,
but did Turning Point offshoot that?
I don't think so. I think he does his own thing. In any case, kids these days, no respect at all.
PragerU. PragerU. Turning Point USA. Did Charlie Kirk create Turning Point USA? Was that his thing? Wow. Okay.
That was his thing. I mean,
I see. This is what I
do it by other people sort of funding it. But all in all, yeah, that was.
When did Turning Point USA start? See, that's where I got
2012.
confused. See, and PragerU was 2009. So it probably I was like, wait, what is it? I probably just combined them.
Well, and then Glenn Beck has his thing, Blaze.
Has anybody talked about how ugly Charlie Kirk was? Or can you not say that still? Or what happened?
I think you say I think he had angles, sometimes he would look.
It's the up angle or the yeah.
Some videos I'm like, oh, he's like a handsome guy, and then other ones I'm like, oh, he looks so creepy and weird.
There it is, guys. Trevor, I won't say your last name. Thanks, Charlie Kirk, handsome devil. Kind of. What a great compliment to him if somebody walked to me and said, "You're handsome," kind of. Depending on how I look at you. If you're not looking me directly in the face,
It helps that he was
pretty-
tall.
if I'm looking at the back of your head,
He
you're
can
handsome as hell.
I do like those edits on TikTok of him like playing basketball and sports.
Is that like AI where he's playing sports?
No, he was an athlete. He was legit like good.
Or was he a varsity athlete? And there's
He
the
was-
Sopranos
was a-
reference again.
Yeah, he did
Um,
varsity athlete, but then he used his powers for evil.
He did. He did.
Paying the price.
Any other bugaboos, Trevor, before we go? Or do you just want to turn this into a radio yo-yo and get like Kremit on?
I don't know. Would he be available on a Wednesday night? No, because I want to.
You want to watch
Anyway.
Widow's Bay, don't you?
I
You're just
want to
like
watch
me.
the Bulls
Oh, you want to watch playoff basketball? See, Larry
No,
doesn't
not
even have-
playoff basketball. I haven't been watching that really at all. You know why? Because the Warriors are bad now, so I don't care. Fair weather fan.
That's right. That's right. Well, we'll be here
Yeah,
again
that's
next
right.
week. Correct, Trevor? We're going to be here next week. We're going to zoom through this
Yeah.
horrible book so we can just to get to Jimmy Corderas? What are we doing?
Yeah.
What's
No.
happening here? And then you and I will talk about the Dead Poet Society soon.
Yeah. I'll do that.
And
EPS.
that's what it is. Some people think it's damage per second. Not us. It's Dead Poet Society.
Is that a video game term?
It is a video game term. You don't know
Okay.
DPS, brother?
Mm-mm.
You're not a gamer, brother?
Oh, I guess I do.
I thought your yo-yo is based off the Shallow Hollow.
Hollow Knight.
Shallow Hal
Hal-
Night.
Shallow Hal Knight.
hmm With its blues and its blacks.
Silk Song. Yeah.
Silk Song.
Yeah. Good game.
Never played it.
Gotta play Silk Song. We'll play Hollow Knight first, because Silk Song is kind of just an extension of Hollow Knight, and Silk Song is way harder.
God. I'm not playing Hollow Knight.
Yeah, I know.
I'll play Shallow Hal Night. That's about it.
Shallow Hollow Knight.
That's where it's only when Gwyneth Paltrow's thin. That's the night you're playing.
Oh, it's so hot.
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oof,
Trevor's
ba-
number one. Yeah.
in her prime.
You know what I liked her? Marty Supreme.
I guess, yeah, she was kind of hot in that. It's another thing. It's like, it's like this movie, it's platforming pseudoscience crap.
Who?
Bro. This
Oh.
movie,
Oh, the
All
movie's her goop.
Gwyneth Paltrow and Kevin O'Leary and Timothy Chalamet.
Oh. It's a good movie. Jesus. People thinking too
I
hard
do.
about it.
Did you like Charlize Theron being like, "Take that, Timothy Chalamet. I'm gonna clap back at you with like very pro AI."
What did that? What happened? I don't know
Like,
this story.
A week ago, which by the way, this was as recent as a week ago. This Timothy Chalamet ballet shit.
Oh,
is-
it's still going?
there.
Oh fuck.
but Charlize Theron, I guess, lagged on this response, but was like, AI can replace what Timothy Chalamet does, and there could be AI actors in the future, but it could
No,
never.
shut the
that.
fuck up.
Like what? Why would you? What a weird
fucking
thing.
kidding me. Also, here's where I stand on that. Where he was like, "Yeah, the ballet, the whole Timothy Chalamet ballet, whatever you want to call it. It's not even a thing.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit, really. Nobody in the real world gives it. If you walked up to somebody who's like Timothy Chalamet ballet, they'd look at you concerned. Chalamet ballet,
Chalamet.
Chalamet ballet. Oh, no. Look, all these artists that are like the ballet. He's wrong. Where are all? Why is it? Where are all of you? There we go. Who's going to the ballet? Who's going to the opera? He's fucking right. This shit's always on the verge of dying and needs the endowment. Like,
And he wasn't saying it to like dunk on ballet or opera. He's just saying like, I don't want
I don't
movies
want
to be.
movies to be that thing where they need
Yeah.
all the support just to exist.
Yeah. Yes.
He's fucking right. He didn't say he didn't like it.
Yeah. Take that, you little twerp. Like,
Look, look. Marty Supreme turned me around. This is a Chalamet podcast.
yeah.
I think the kid might have the juice. He might have the bim 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 bim.
I started watching Bones and All the other day.
Yeah,
Have you seen that? Is that any good?
Bones and All.
I stopped watching it, so I guess it wasn't that good for me.
What are you, Larry?
Kind of.
Finish that movie.
Ugh, I thought it was okay.
What is this? 1980s America. This was made in 2020. It's a romantic horror. I've never even heard of this movie. It's directed by the guy that did the Call Me by Your Name.
Huh. I
What?
didn't know that.
Why have I not heard of this movie?
Didn't come across your desk?
No.
Huh.
No, it did
What?
not.
Out there.
This is weird. I've never seen this on a filmmaker's wiki where they have his like collaborators and then like a check mark next to like the editor worked on them on these movies. It's like a spreadsheet.
Huh.
Like a logic puzzle. Like, this producer worked on these movies. I've never seen this before. That's some weird. That's some deep wiki nerd stuff. Who's going through like certain directors being like, "Let me make the collaborator table."
I mean, yeah, that's like, I don't know if I'm looking up like a hip hop album on Wikipedia.
This guy made Challengers and Queer, and they came out in the same year. Talking about what's his name? I think Larry liked the movie Queer. What's his name? Luca Guadagnino. Challengers. I didn't see that. I heard it was pretty sexless, and I was like, well, "What are we doing?" Not that I demand sex in my movies, but isn't it supposed to be like an adult drama about a love triangle of like, what are they sharing? Chaste kisses? Again, I haven't seen
like
it.
Zendaya quite a bit. So
You like Zendaya quite a bit?
Yeah.
After the hunt, didn't see it.
She carries the first 2 seasons of Euphoria like on her back.
Okay, you did. You want to turn this into the Euphoria podcast? Fine, let's do it. Euphoria, episode
Euphoria
1. What's your review so far of season 3?
It's the first 2 seasons of Euphoria. It's like the story and the writing, and it's all kind of corny. You can tell that it's bad, but it's such a pretty thing to look at. It's so highly stylized, and like it's compelling. It's very compelling in that way. And this new season doesn't have any of that. All the stylization is gone. The music, the guy that did the music for the first 2 seasons, that guy left the project because he got into it with Sam Levinson. So
he was like, Sam Levinson, you're a creep.
Yeah.
I won't do music for your shows anymore. And Sam Levinson says, guilty as charged. Have you seen my new Sydney Sweeney scenes?
Yeah. And it was a show that wasn't necessarily the greatest thing to begin with, but then you take out the stuff that made it compelling or unique, and it's just like, what are we doing here? And now they're not anymore, and it's like, yeah.
Well, you and I used to talk about it, and this is even, I think, before the big think pieces came out, when you were like talking to me about Euphoria, where I was like, who made this show? And it was like some middle-aged white guy, and I was like, wait a minute. This is based on his experience as a high school, and he's like, but what if it's a young girl with my issues, and then all of her other friends are also young girls who are super horned up, and also it's a show about high school girls, but because they're adult actresses, they're nude.
Constantly.
Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what's happening here? What's going on here? Why? What's the lens? And I told you I did have an issue with I watched like the pilot. and I was like, okay, Zendaya is she's a drug addict, correct? I had a couple qualms. I was like, I don't know if she's nailing this. She's more like disaffected. Like she's doing like this scowl thing that she does at that time that she did, where she's like, huh? What? Or it's just like that's her like just go to, and I just wasn't buying in on that performance. And everything else I'm just going. Yeah, again, you're wondering why. Why is this Sam Levinson's story? This is turning into Euphoria. Why is this 40 or whatever he was? Was he like mid 30s? Now he's like probably 40s. Man, like I must tell my story about being addicted to drugs when I was a teenager through high school girls. And also in my mind, the high school girls are fucking and doing drugs all the time, and I'm there watching it all. And it's not sad, it's kind of hot in my mind. Again, where it's like his big like swing on this Sydney Sweeney character is like, and then of course she would do like OnlyFans, and it's like, would she? I didn't. Trevor, you know the character better than me. Was that the trajectory of that girl this whole time?
No, not necessarily. I mean, she's definitely like a kind of a bimbo, you know. She's
So what is that saying? Something like Sam Levinson saying about girls of that age, or is he saying
it's like there's stuff here that could be being said about OnlyFans or something, but it's like he's just not.
Yeah, or is it him just going, well, of course people want to see Sydney Sweeney like this.
Yeah, it's basically an excuse to. And I also, you know what? It's funny because season 2 of Euphoria came out 2022, and between then and this season, Sydney Sweeney had a meteoric rise and then a fall. So now she's like back to Euphoria.
Okay. You can also answer this, Trevor. People say, I'm reading the reviews. I'm always curious that Jacob Elordi has changed his accent from when he was on the TV show. He's doing a different voice now.
Yeah, people said that he was doing the Priscilla. What movie was he in about Elvis?
No, that's Austin Butler. But he's doing like an Elvis thing. He's doing what Austin Butler was doing, where he's like, hey, thank you for this academy. I appreciate it. It's like, wait, you're from Southern California. What's happening here? I can't shake this voice. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you very much. So now Jacob Elordi sounds like that. Jacob Elordi's like, Sydney Sweeney, what are you doing to me? You're an OnlyFans now.
Whoa, mama.
Whoa, mama.
Yeah.
Whoa, mama. What are these pictures you're filming here? What is this? Can you give me the quick outline of what the issue is for everybody?
It's, Sydney Sweeney's character and Jacob Elordi, they're getting married, and she wants like a $50,000 like flower spread or whatever for the wedding. And
why don't you spread those legs if you want the spread?
So he's like, I'm not going to pay for that. She goes, well, fine, then I'll fund it with OnlyFans. And then.
So she's not even an established OnlyFans. She starts it to pay for the flowers.
Yes. She starts it to pay for her wedding because he's not going to pay for the stuff that she wants.
God. And it escalates that quickly where she's doing costume. Like it goes from like, and somebody also, might be like, I'll take pictures of my feet to all of a sudden she's dressed like a dog. This is all from the trailer. She's dressed like a dog.
Yeah. What they're presenting OnlyFans as in this show, I don't think is like that accurate to real life.
She's an immediate moneymaker.
And then like and also like there's this contention in the show that like, yeah, I do this OnlyFans and I only have to show my like feet, or I just do this, like I dress up as a doggy and like I don't even have to go hardcore. And it's like, I think in real life you kind of do have to do that in order to make
the idea is that eventually it's just like you plateau and then it escalates. You plateau, then it escalates, or you collab or whatever.
I shouldn't speak too soon, but
You're starting an OnlyFans.
Yeah. But then one of the characters comes back and she is like, "Oh, I manage Instagram models and stuff. I'm like an agent for these Instagram models, and some of them have gotten into OnlyFans." And like she's talking to Sydney Sweeney about her OnlyFans career, and she's like, "Oh, you need to hit this kind of a market and blah 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 and all this stuff." And like all these terms she's using, it's like I she's talking about this girl's OnlyFans career as though it's like a more mainstream Instagram type of a thing.
I mean, don't people that do OnlyFans, they can kind of like handle it? Like, do they need a manager? I don't think they do.
I think they do.
They're like, can you reach out to another OnlyFans person? I'd like to do a collab. Can't get their email or their content.
As they like, you get to a certain point, it's like you have to hire people to like message all the horny guys that are like like.
You can't automate that. You can't just like have like a service or something.
Maybe you do
pay like $1 for a month or $25 a month that just goes, "Thanks, big boy." You know what I mean? It gets whatever, like, yeah, I love your feet, and then it just automates like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah,
yes, queen."
yeah. I love showing. It just takes the word, and I love showing my feet. Look at that, Trevor. We got to 2 hours almost. We got a little backdoor Euphoria in there. Maybe that's what it becomes. Oh, we kill all this time since you're always tapping out after this bad book business.
Well, I can't take. I can only take so much of the dry
horror, psychological thriller.
Yeah, I'm getting too scared. I have to.
You're thinking of that little boy being hard with his eggshell skin and his crusty orange juice eyes. Can you believe that Larry hears all that and he goes, "This is boring. What's boring about that? There's a little boy dead." And the guy and his counselor got a bin full of transfers to other schools. This is riveting.
The line where she says, like, he was hard, that reminded me of The Ring. That famous scene from The Ring where they're in the kitchen and she's like...
Larry. Trevor, I've never seen The Ring.
Really? Oh, The Ring is great.
Why the fuck would I? Maybe that why Sean's listening going, well, of course he doesn't like the transfer. It's clearly inspired by The Ring.
That would be funny.
He doesn't have the touchstone for it.
Well, I mean, the jump scare in The Ring is where the girl's in the closet and she's dead.
Look, as somebody that hasn't seen it, I thought it was when she comes out of TV. Isn't it the whole thing?
That's also, yes. But at the beginning of the
audiences at the time thought it was like the train coming out of the movie theater screen. They're like, oh, she's really coming at me.
And and then they have the night vision footage of the audiences.
Yeah, throwing their popcorn in the air.
Yeah,
Ghost. I love that when they do that.
Yeah. Well, there's every year there's like one or two.
Yeah. And they film the people and they go, whoa, and they throw popcorn at each other. They grab their chest. Have you ever? What's the worst you've ever done watching a scary movie, Trevor?
What, like this most scared I've gotten?
Like what? Like did you like jump or just get startled, or did you like grab the person next to you and shake them and go, "Good Christ!"
Good Christ! Like, or talk about when Kelsey Grammer fell off the stage. Oh, good Lord!
Oh, good Lord!
I do remember I watched. Fuck! What was the found footage one?
Blair Witch Project?
I watched the Blair Witch Project one time in my apartment all alone with like everything was completely dark.
Wait, how old were you?
Because of it.
What's going on? How old were you? You got scared of Blair
20?
Witch Project? What the fuck, Trevor?
It is a scary movie. I love the Blair Witch Project.
I was all alone in my apartment and I pissed my pants. Okay, you got it out of me.
Hey, do listeners? No, I don't want them thinking that I'm some kind of wuss here. Okay.
I'm just a little pissed, baby. Look, the lady was, or was it the guy standing in the basement turned away, and I shit my pants. I think the worst I've ever gotten is I turn to the person next to me, like I'll do the jump scare or get a little startled, and then I turn to the person next to me and I go, "They got me." I
think
mean,
Smile got me recently.
What movie?
Smile.
What is it a jump scare thing that got you?
Yeah, they have some good creative jump scares in that movie that I liked.
They smile, and then inside the smile is a person jumping out.
Yeah. Boo.
The
punching bag at the back of your throat gets a face.
Yeah, they're like, look closer. Oh, I'm looking at a smile. What's in there? Look even closer. Okay, he's really in there. Oh, it's another person smiling, but what's there? Hey, gotcha.
Well, and then that thing smiles, and then you go into that thing's mouth, and then it's
right, and it continues on, and that's the whole movie.
Yeah.
A whole movie where the person's going, look closer.
You're not gonna see the back rooms?
Can I tell you something about this backrooms business?
Sure.
Very impressed that a 20-year-old is directing it off of like a YouTube thing he did. Hey, look, you gotta find, that's cool. That's cool that he did a thing on his own, and the studio was like, you want to just make a movie? And he got like a real cast and real money to do it. Fine, whatever. I'm not gonna be that guy that's like, I can't fucking believe this. No, but now having a child, YouTubers will try to utilize anything with like some juice to it, some momentum, and so everything's like titled like back rooms and like this and that, and this game has the back room and so she was going, have you heard of back rooms? And I'm like, you can't see that movie. And basically, it's like that. What do they call it? Like copy pasta or whatever. It's just grabbing a buzzword,
Yeah,
and applying it to everything. And so I was like, what does that mean to you? And she was just like, they're scary rooms. And it's like, okay,
that's literally just what it is. That it was.
Yeah, now back rooms just means scary rooms.
That got posted to 4chan.
Yep.
And it looked like a very liminal space, and it went viral. And now,
but now you have Academy Award nominated actor being like, "What are these back rooms? I'm in the back rooms."
Well, did you remember Talk to Me?
Talk to me. Talk to me.
The Hand movie.
The Hand movie.
The Australian kids. There's the Hand that they all get together at a party.
Oh, we did see that together. Did we see that together?
Yeah, that was also 2 YouTubers.
Okay. And then you got the other YouTube kid making the what's the one where he makes the wish and the girl's in love with him?
Wish
Have you seen that? I think it's called Wish. I think it's called Wish. Wish movie. I'm just typing A20. Look, you better believe it's A24. A24 Wish movie. Of course, I did the wrong Google. God damn it. Why am I so bad at fucking searching shit?
There's an animated Disney movie called Wish.
Oh, no. A24 makes a Wish movie.
Oh.
It's not Make-A-Wish. God damn it. You think this would be easy? He literally snaps a thing and makes a wish. Like, why is this
Neon
so hard?
is like taking the place of A24.
Make a wish movie. Horror. Oh, God. This isn't helping.
Because there's Wish Upon.
No. God damn it. Let me try this. YouTuber Wish movie. It's Disney's Wish. No, that's not a YouTuber. Why is search so broken now?
Well, they got iDubbbz directing.
YouTuber comedian Wish movie. Did that work? No. It's still Disney's Wish. I Wish She Loved Me movie. She Loves Me. A streaming movie from 2016. No.
Past Lives.
Oh my fucking God.
Eternity.
I'm literally at a loss of what to Google to find this movie.
I'm
Movie's
just
coming out in 2026.
The Invite.
No, I'm gonna find it.
Prime
What?
time.
Look at this. Movie's coming out in 2026. Google Copilot tells me weapons. Street Fighter with the cover of the old Street Fighter.
Not the cover with Andrew Schultz.
No, not that great title. Animal Farm. Hey, did you see that? That came out.
You better believe I'm gonna go see Animal Farm.
Okay. Sheep Detectives. You gonna see that?
No.
Like, did this movie come out and I missed it? I don't think it did because I was like, oh, we should see that. I told my wife.
My wife.
It's not Mandalorian Grogu.
I think it is.
It's not The Breadwinner. That still hasn't come out yet. Good Lord. That's going to bomb, right? The Nate Bargatze movie. That's going to bomb. Nobody cares, right?
Yeah. Well, isn't he in like a sitcom now too, or is that what I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
Because it's like Nate Bargatze is a fine comedian. That dude is. Sure.
It's not Evil Dead Burn. It's not The Odyssey.
Scary movie.
We're not ending this podcast till I figure out what movie I'm talking about. It's called like Wishbone. Is that? Am I right on that? Is it called like Wishbone? Wish Stick? What's it called? And I'm so deep into 2026 looking at these. And I'm like, none of these are the movie. It's not Hexed. Oh my gosh. What if I go to the A24 website? They have a website.
Well, maybe it's a neon joint.
It could be. It could be. I think it's A24 though, because it's a YouTuber that made it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a comedy YouTuber. He's got blonde hair and glasses. Does that ring a bell, Trevor? And he does it with his buddy?
Are you talking about the Markiplier movie?
No.
Are you talking about Charlie, the Penguin Zero?
Why does the A24 film have all these old ass movies from like 2024 listed? Who is uploading? Who is keeping their shit up to date? Like, why are they focusing on that? Upcoming. Backrooms. I know. Films.
Shelby.
Well, no. What did you say? Shelby Oak? Wait.
Shelby Oaks?
Who's that? Is that a movie?
Oh, it's a 2024 movie. Never mind.
Yeah, I was going to say, what? The Invite? No.
That guy sucks.
Okay, let's see what they got. The Invite? No. I do want to see that movie, The Invite. No. I need to see Pillion. Oh my god! I clicked future movies or like upcoming, and they just they go Backrooms, The Death of Robin Hood, and The Invite. Okay, let's try Neon Films. List of Neon Films. Maybe you're right. If you're right, I'm so sorry.
Well, I guess all I'm saying is that
upcoming films.
Neon is starting to usurp A24. Are they not?
I don't know. Not seen that. Undated films. We'll see it. This is gonna drive me fucking nuts.
Hard Eyes?
Colin, please help me. Guy snaps a thing. I'm literally gonna type a thing that happened. Guy snaps a thing and makes a wish for the girl he likes to love her, and then she's scary now. I'm gonna click news. That didn't give me anything.
What was the premise?
The guy makes a wish that the girl he likes loves her, and of course it becomes like obsessive. Like where it becomes a scary movie.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure someone's listening. They're like, dude, it's called this. It's called heart. It's called like heartbreak. Like it's called something stupid.
Heart Prayer?
Guy makes a wish. I can't believe this isn't bringing anything up. Wishes come true. How about that? Look, TMDB, wishes come true. Movies, Sword, release date. This might help. This might help. Sunday. Oh, it only goes to 20. What the fuck? Help me. I can't. Okay, or I'm going to do this. I'm going to use the TMDB website.
Obsession?
Go. Is it called Obsession? I don't know. Let's see. Obsession 2026. Yes, this is it. Focus features. I think this is it.
Okay.
Yes. Trevor, you've released me.
And you're in it.
May 15th. So it has come out. It did that big push leading into May, like the couple months before May. And then
Well, it's not
actually out. It's not actually doing any advertising. Like it's limited. What are you focus feature? Oh, A24 would have done this right. Focus features, you're botching it. Now I got to look up how much money it's made. Oh, May 15th isn't out yet. I'm stupid. Fuck. I'm sorry. Where's the push for it, though? It's so close to getting released. Okay. Obsession.
Oh, it's a Blumhouse Productions film.
Okay. Obsession. Yes. Directed by... On May 6th, there will be an 8 o'clock
Tim Curry.
at the Draft House near me.
Oh.
Yes, and then that guy is a... Do you want to finish it off by watching one of his comedy things? Curry Barker? Do you know who he is?
Nope.
Okay, let's do it. I'll pull it up and then we'll end it. Curry Barker. We'll do his most popular one to see what really like broke out of containment.
Okay.
Curry Barker. That's his YouTube is called Curry and Coop. That's the duo, and it's called That's a Bad Idea. Popular. Okay. Not the chair. I got 3 years ago, the most popular one, 2.5 million views. And Curry Barker, by the way, is the blonde guy, just so that establishes, okay? It says, I got Elon Musk's Neuralink early. Okay, let me get the ad out of the way. Let me get this going. Get this going. Present. Share screen. Okay, there we go. Ready?
Oh, okay, I've seen this, guys.
Shit,
I'm
holy
back.
shit.
Yeah, dude.
What do you feel like? How do you feel?
I feel awesome.
Did it hurt?
No.
Do you feel smart?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Tallest tree.
Hyperion.
12th president.
Zachary Taylor.
His first lady.
Margaret Smith.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Most deadly spider.
Brazilian wandering spider.
Population of the U.S.
332,403,651.
Password to your phone.
I'm not telling you that.
Damn it. Why?
Why?
Global warming. Is it real?
Yes.
Best president ever.
Opinion based.
Best TV show ever.
Breaking Bad.
Opinion based?
No.
How old
Yeah.
is
60.
Jenna Ortega?
20.
Paul Rudd?
35.
Zendaya?
26.
Still a chance.
Mm,
It says that?
no.
Cure to cancer.
Zinc.
I knew it.
Yeah.
What year will they invent
Time travel? How did you do that? I don't know. It's kind of like I can calculate the type of questions you're asking now and juxtapose them to your most looked up subjects on Google. And based on that, create an algorithm that shows me the ratio of probability predicting what you're most likely going to ask next. But I just don't know.
What am I thinking right now?
Ding.
How did you do that?
I don't know. I mean, I know everything, but I don't
Can't
know.
read minds, dude. Said the
I
text.
feel weird. Like my
I
thoughts
saw-
aren't my
What
thoughts.
does it feel like?
I
though?
know stuff
Well, they
instantly,
can't
but I
see,
don't know how
Trevor.
I know it. Like I don't even know if what I'm saying is right, but when you ask me those questions, those are my answers.
Can you turn it off?
Yeah, there's an app you connect it to your phone.
Let me see. What is the theory of relativity?
General relativity explains the laws of gravitation and its relevation, resolution. What is the process of elimination? Is that
What
what
is the
we're
theory
doing?
of relativity?
I don't have any idea. Oh, now I remember. I don't know.
Okay.
All right, listen up, y'all.
Oh,
I'm y'all.
did you just see that the? I'm about to start a new topic where it's like, did you see that this guy's wife, Keegan Michael Key, is that his name? Is
Yeah.
getting blown up because the gal put out a video where she was like, "Yeah, Chelsea Peretti called me when I started working with him and was like, that guy's wife has cost him so much money, and that's why he does commercials now, and you
Oh.
don't see him in anything."
Oh my god!
Because he'll like his wife will get attached, like she was the producer on this thing that they're trying to get going on Comedy Central with him.
I feel like I had a dream about Keegan Michael Key recently.
Well, here, let me send you the link to this thing, and then you can watch it on your own and be like, "Damn." But yes. Then when I looked at, I was just like looking into it, and I was like, "God damn, she's right!" Like this guy does
he's
jack shit, and the other guys out here getting things done. Jordan Peele,
Yeah. M. Night Shyamalan 2.0.
I need to find the. I need to go through like history of my other account. But I'll send you that link. Anything else you want to leave off with, Trevor?
Any
words of wisdom?
Pee after sex.
Okay. Any words of wisdom to Sean Oliver?
What are you suggesting, that he doesn't have sex?
No, I'm saying, do you have any separate advice?
Write a less boring book. Write a book that's easy to read on a podcast, or at least write one that's like bad in a more funny way. You know?
Yeah, where it's not just so like.
Yeah, give us
There's
something
nothing
to
here.
chew on.
I bet it. Look, and also we're not even halfway through. We're not even halfway through.
It could blow up, and
All of a sudden it just gets wild, huh? It could happen. I don't know.
well, you get halfway through, and then all of a sudden, all the words are bim 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 bim.
Yes. Are you excited for Jackass 5?
No.
Okay, not a Jackass guy.
See it.
You'll see.
No,
it.
I love Jackass. I just like it's still
What?
return.
You just don't.
You know what? Actually, I like Jackass 4 quite a bit. So yeah, I mean, I just
Let me find this.
like
Search watch
yeah.
history.
glad that it exists, and I'll see it.
Oh my gosh! Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Look,
find what I watched, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where is it?
Jackass as a whole thing is one of the funniest anythings ever.
Okay, this is 12 minutes long, but I'm going to send it to you in the Discord, okay? That's where
That's kind of a
it'll
litmus
be.
test. If someone's like, "Ugh, Jackass," I hate that. Like you don't get it, you know.
Okay, well, I'm reading things. I'm with Ted and Frank and Rhythm. Okay. The Discord's always fun. Join the Discord and then leave because you're seen. Paste to Trevor. There you go. There's that. Okay. Okay. Bye, Trevor. Bye. It's Wilson again. That was fun. I bet it was the best episode ever. You know what you can do to help the workers out? Rate, review, all that good stuff on whatever app you're listening to. Tell us how much you love us. If you want to contact us, it's theworkersclubshow@gmail.com. We got a YouTube, The Workers Club Podcast, a Blue Sky, theworkersclub.org, and we have a Discord where the invite link is left in various places. I'm sure you can find it. That's it. Thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Bye.
Smile and love each other.